Good day, everyone, and welcome to Different Stages Radio, broadcasting from Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada. And on today's show, pretty excited to have back for a second time from the band Bleeker, who are about to drop their brand new album, Messed Up, this coming Friday, June 28th. Please welcome back to the show, Taylor Perkins.
Hello.
Good to see you.
How's it going?
It's been a minute, as they say.
Yeah, exactly 6 months almost. It's been good. It hasn't been good away from you. I just mean it's been a good 6 months.
Well, thank you for that. That means a lot. You were very coy last time with some of the questions involving the new record and so forth, Messed Up. So it must be nice to have that kind of in progress.
Yeah.
How does that feel? Like you pretty excited for this Friday?
Yeah, it's pretty amazing. Like we haven't released an album in so long. It's gonna feel really weird. It doesn't. I keep saying it's coming out June 28th, but it's this Friday. So it's like it still hasn't really set in. So it's really nice.
And I was pretty excited to see you have physical product coming. That's exciting.
Yeah. We got
yeah.
I know. I was wondering, like, I could ask you this, maybe. It's like we were thinking, like, because we're making records and we're like actual like vinyl, but also CDs. And I see you do have your giant CD collection.
That's just a small portion of it too.
Okay, so you would buy a CD then?
Definitely.
Okay.
Well, and I often will buy both formats because I'm that much of a completist in that respect. But just quickly on the topic of product, I think both formats are crucial because, for one, I don't stream in my vehicle and I don't have a turntable in my vehicle. So it's still nice to have that CD option. Vinyl's nice for all the packaging and they look brilliant. I like to have them, but CDs I still find are a bit more practical.
Yeah. And I've saw some bands make tapes and stuff too, and we didn't do that, but I don't know. We'll see. Like actual little.
Yeah, the old school cassette tapes. Yeah,
cassette tapes.
And those can cost a chunk, I think, these days, just because they're not really mass produced in the way they used to.
Yeah, that makes sense. When I was growing up, that's what we listened to. That was my thing. That was my medium.
Well, that was the thing. Yeah, back with your old Sony Walkman, that was a big deal back in the day for myself as well. But yeah, the CDs as well. I'm thinking for people such as yourself selling product at shows, I find as well that CDs sometimes it's like, oh, here's a quick 10, 15, 20 bucks, whatever the situation may be. You can toss that in your pocket. It's easy.
Yeah, definitely.
But it can be a bit more cumbersome, particularly at a show.
Okay, you've made me feel a lot better about it because I was thinking about it. I was asking, I'm like, should we be doing this? So that's good. Very good.
Yes. But the vinyl picture I saw, do you know if that's fairly true to how the final product is looking, or do you have any final product in your hands yet?
I don't have any final product, but that my manager does, and that's how it looks. It looks awesome.
It does.
Yeah. We got a friend of the band, Andy, and he designed the whole thing and everything. And then now the vinyl actually looks kind of like the sun, which is pretty cool. It's kind of got like a weird like space 50s theme, which is really fun. But yeah.
And it seemed a bit marbly almost. Is there a bit of like a swirl in there, or more of a
it's like a swirl, like a sun kind of swirl. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm excited to see them.
Is it a gatefold sleeve or just a simple single sleeve?
That I don't know. I think it might just be a single sleeve, but I hope it's the other one.
No worries with that. And have you created any nice little packages for the fans, like as far as bundles that people can pre-order and so forth?
Yeah, I think there's like bundles online, little pre-order bundles. But I'm so like out of the loop with that kind of stuff. But yeah, there definitely is. There's definitely pre-order. And there's pre-saving on all like the Spotify and all that kind of stuff too. But it's not as fun as a physical thing, I guess, though, is it? Waiting for it to come in the mail.
There you go. And they can find your product at bleekerofficial.com.
Yes.
Yes. And else people can find physical product. That's the go-to spot for now.
Definitely there, or an actual show after Friday. Come to the show. I think we make so much more money if we sell it off stage too, so we should probably do that.
And then you can sign it for people and all that stuff too.
Yeah, that's right.
How about that? And you have some shows I see coming up later in July in Southern Ontario, correct?
Yeah, we do.
You have the Kempen, is it Kempen Fest?
Yeah, Kempen Fest is like in Barrie.
August 3rd.
August 3rd. We have Kita Bala, July 26th. That's have you ever been to the Kita Bala?
No. Tell me about it.
It's like a staple around here. It holds like around 1,000 people, but it's up in, have you ever heard of them, like the Muskokas?
Yep.
So it's basically in the Muskokas. It's between like it's between us and the Muskokas almost. And it's like I grew up going to see bands there, and it's like this like hot, dirty like venue, and it's like right on the lake, and you know, like it's all the cottages are up there and stuff. It's a good vibe. It's really cool.
So a bit of a full circle for you then, kind of bring you back to
Yeah,
you being there as a fan and now you're playing live.
yeah, definitely. Yeah, it'll probably be more fun playing live, I think. But what else are we doing? We're doing some. Oh, we're doing like a wakeboard championship, and we're going way north to it's called Go North Festival, and
Okay.
that is on the 27th, and that's up near like Sault Ste. Marie or something, which is super super north.
Making
So
your rounds, paying the dues.
that's right. It's a lot of driving, man. It's always a lot of driving,
But it's the
especially in
time,
this country.
the time of the year to do the driving, I guess. Get
Yeah,
those
I
miles in
know.
the summer months.
They always book us out to like Vancouver or something. They'll send us out there in like January or February, and we'll be like, no, that's terrible. We're gonna have to drive through the mountains at this point. Like, you know, it's just like just the bad timing.
Not good. Not good.
Hey,
So
sorry. Speaking of CDs,
yes,
when I was a kid, I remember my parents getting like 3 CDs in the mail every month or something. Was it like Columbia House or something? Did you ever do that?
I did do Columbia House back in the day. Well, it used to be cassettes and vinyl initially, and then it was CDs for 5 minutes. But there was also some people forget the BMG Direct Club, which was more early mid 90s for a short period, like a couple of years, dead and gone. But it was similar vibe where you get 10 or so CDs for a couple of bucks, or back in the day, you literally sent in a penny, and you got 12 tapes. But then each tape you need to buy to fill in the rest of the collection. And this is, 40 years ago, it cost you 15, $20. And that was massive cash 40 years
Yeah.
ago.
Yeah. What an interesting concept. I started that when I was a kid. I was like, what the? And they're like, oh, how do we stop these from coming? So good.
Good memory.
Yeah.
But regarding your album, though, Messed Up, tell people about it. What should people know that don't know Bleeker, that have never seen Bleeker, have never heard Bleeker? What should we know about you?
Um, well, you should know that I like this is going to be one of our like this is my favorite record. This is like my friends, all of my friends usually don't like. I've probably maybe said this before, but my friends usually don't like our music, and they like this album that's coming out, which is really super freaky to hear them say that. And like my wife listens to it like just randomly sometimes, like, what are you doing? Because like you think she'd hear enough of it, and like it's just I think it's definitely the best record we've done. Uh, there's like a bunch of different styles. There's a couple heavy songs. There's like one really really slow song to finish the record. It was all done just like at my place for the most part. We did some drums in Toronto, and then we just came back here, and I have like a garage studio. It's all recorded here. Uh, Chris, our drummer, did most of the mixing and producing. We also worked with Brian Moncars for a few songs to do that. He's from Toronto, so it's all like in house, and it's all just like off the cuff kind of stuff. It's super exciting.
Very, very cool. And it's cool you brought up Chris, because I was gonna say it must be nice having somebody directly in the band on board to really be able to capture the vibe and the sound and the energy that I gather you're looking for, that really gets.
Yeah, it's like having somebody in house like that. It's like it's way quicker, way cheaper. Like it's free. You know what I mean? It's like we just like if I have an idea, he's here and we just do it. Or if he has an idea or whatever, it's just like you don't have to wait for it. You don't have to worry about scheduling. It's so nice for him to do it. And he's super duper quick because he does a lot of bands. Like he produces and mixes a lot of bands, but we're his priority because he's, in the band and trying to push this. So it's really nice to not have to sit on any kind of back burner. And same with our label too. Like when we're ready with music, we're already writing the next record right now. So they're like, we want to do one a year. I'm like, perfect. That's heaven to a band. Like that would be perfect if we do that. So yeah, it's nice. We have a good setup going on.
And keep the momentum going. That's perfect.
Yeah. Yeah. We're gonna get super old super quick. I think we just gotta keep pumping it out.
While there's still physical product.
Yeah, while there's still any semblance of physical product. That's right.
Exactly. Now, you've been getting some spins or a lot of coverage during the playoffs the Stanley Cup run is now done, but how's that getting Bleeker music played during
Yeah,
key
that's
moments, into
it's
ears that haven't heard
freaking
you otherwise?
Yeah, it's really weird. Like, and all my friends and stuff too are like, "Oh my God, your band's like pretty good." I'm like, "Yeah, this is crazy." So like, it's getting us different opportunities. We're getting placed in like different things. We just got played on the Euro Cup, like England's game for the Euro Cup. Like we were the opening montage. We're like, "What the heck is going on?" So it's pretty cool, and like it helps with like getting placements on different like on Spotify, it helps with radio, it helps with everything. So we have somebody at the NHL that really likes us, and whoever they are, thank you so much. But yeah, we're lucky. There's a million bands out there, right? So it's like they could pick anything, and it's nice that they picked our song, and it kind of gives me something to talk about at dinners,
But to have somebody out there in that realm to be able to champion you, that's all you need. You
Yeah,
have that
yeah.
one person.
I mean, that's like just that lets the one song that's doing really well on NHL is called "Let's Go," and Cole and I had written that 7 years ago now, probably. So my best friend has that original of that song, and he's had it on his every phone that he's gotten for 7 years. And I kept telling him, "This is a perfect sports song." He's like, "Yeah, this is a perfect sports song." But there's never any champion. I sent it to these people, sent it to these people, and they're like, "Yeah, it's kind of okay." And finally, to hook up with the right label and the right, Chris being there and mixing it, and the right everybody to come together and actually believe in it is all. Sometimes it's all that something needs. So like it's just so funny to think that it was like watching the NHL. It was recorded in my garage. No one believed in it, and then there it is right there. So it's like it's like kind of a bit of a middle finger.
But it just shows too how timing is so crucial.
Oh, 100%. Yeah. Like what a weird thing. You just got to get lucky. You just got to get in there at the right moment. And I think you talking about keeping the ball rolling is that that gives you more chances to get lucky as well. And you're always, at the forefront of people's minds.
That's very well said.
Yeah.
Well, I appreciate your time as always for supporting Different Stages Radio, and I look forward to getting a physical copy of Messed Up on June 28th. Maybe I won't have it on June 28th, but on or around June 28th. Compact disc available as well. You have shows, like you said, coming up throughout. Well, you're going north as well, but shows in Ontario in late July. You have the Kemperfest.
No, Kempenfest. Are you a guitar player?
Pardon me?
Are you a guitar player?
I'm not a guitar player, no.
Oh,
I play one on TV though.
Okay. I thought that's maybe why you said Kemper. It's a type of like amp simulator. It's really good.
I was thinking of the root beer that I can't find anymore. Thomas Kemper. Do you know that root beer?
No, but is it German?
Good question. I should know that, and I don't. I just know it's a root beer that I like. Thomas
Can't find it. All right,
No,
I'll keep an eye out for it.
But it's old school, so yeah, that's why I got the Kemper on my mind.
All right, on.
But you got the festival, August 3rd in Barrie with Matthew Good and Crown Lands and others. Anything planned for the fall? Like you're going to do the inevitable winter cross Canada run that you said that you love so much?
Oh, it's we may do cross Canada run at the end of the year, and that, or I guess like fall, maybe fall, and then sounds like we're getting out of Canada for a little bit to do some stuff somewhere else. So I don't want to jinx it by saying anything, but maybe in 6 months we'll talk about where we went.
We'll end it all in a coy manner, just like the first time around.
Yeah, perfect.
So we can have a little bit of an anecdote to reboot conversations in 6 month time, which would be around that time.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, definitely. See? Perfect.
Well, there we go. Thank you, Taylor Perkins and Bleeker, and be sure to check out Messed Up, coming out June 28th. Everywhere.
All right, man. See you later, dude.